taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Bulls trail by 13. Right side, Green. Pass to Mikan. With the floater. Blocked!
He's got such great timing. Phenomenal rejection from Karolinko there.
Goes up at the elbow. It's good.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Richmond. Still no points. Just 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Here's Jokic. Rodman with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Richmond. It's hauled in by Houston. Now here's Levine. It's tipped. Here's Richmond. Pass to Niang. Green for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Davis with it. And here's Levine. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Here's Richmond. There's a screen. Pass to Green. The 3. Jokic grabs the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Well, Jokic is the passing big man. The assists he racks up from his position are something else.
Here's Mikan. No made baskets yet. Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Karolinko. Right side, Davis. It's Jokic, high post. Here's Karolinko. And it's Mikan with a rebound. Back to Niang. Here's Richmond. Nice D from Levine.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Greg.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Back to Green. Stolen by Davis. Inside. Eason, good. And the Rockets lead by 19. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Houston?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And so it's Houston with it. Chicago making their last shot. Durant, no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Pass to Niang. 6 on the shot clock. Niang a screen. Here's Quickly. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 17-point game. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Richmond. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Richmond, somebody his team leans on offensively because he's such a ferocious, dynamic scorer.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Durant. No good on the shot. The Bulls trail by 15. Here's Richmond. There's the drive. Softly drops in the floater. Richmond's got his second basket on the night.
A strong guard, Mitch Richmond, gets going downhill, and he's tough to stop.
Here's Easton. And a miss there on the triple. To the paint. Here's Rodman. Durant pulls it in. Houston leading by 13. Pass to Easton. It's stolen away. He takes it in. Richmond.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Both shots good from the striker. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Oh, Nurkic with the block.
So far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Jones. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Rockets lead by 11. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Pass to Nurkic. And here is Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
There's 49 seconds left to the first. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Rodman is a selective guy when it comes to trying to score. He's not really hung up on his points, but he did a nice job there forcing the defender to foul.
That one misses. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Nurkic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Yeah, someone who has battle injuries. Great to see Jusuf Nurkic out there tonight.
Nurkic hits them both. Here's Bibby. Still without a bucket. Six seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Lambier from the arc. Jokic grabs the board. The Rockets lead by 14. Yep, count it.
So capable of overwhelming you. Nurkic is terrific at maintaining his focus and balance on these tough finishes.
Here's Mikan from downtown. No good there. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
32.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's working. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's Bibby. Yet to see a basket. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Robin.
Look out now. The Worm said, I'm not staying on the ground. I'm taking flight.
Here's Levine. Jacks up a 3. A nice shot by Kirilenko. Kirilenko's got 5 points.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Bibby. The Bulls need to get off a shot.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Rodman. And stolen by Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Rocket substitution, number 17.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Bibby. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Lambier. Beyond the arc. The Bulls with another miss.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Kirilenko. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Assisted by
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming in attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute. Uses his 6'8" frame well. And he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That is, that's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
And it feels like everyone turns over half their roster every year, Clark. How hard is that for teams?
Very hard. I mean, continuity is a foundational pillar point to being successful in anything. There's a reason why Steph, Clay, and Draymond won so much in Golden State. Knowing your teammates and their tendencies is vital if you're going to be a championship contending team. I think teams and organizations benefit when they stay together for longer periods of time.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Pass to Buzelis.
I got yours.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Richmond. That three's off the mark. The Rockets lead by 15. Here's Levine. The rebound by Richmond. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. With the fadeaway. Stolen by Davis. Driving in. Over to the wing. Here's Kirilenko. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. Durant has the open look. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
Driving to the basket. Richmond with the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
A 3-level scorer, Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
And it's really tough to catch a pass from that distance. He's asking a lot of his teammates to reel that one in.
Houston leading by 17. There's a screen by Nurkic. Inside. Chicago grabs the miss.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Lambier. Stolen by Davis. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And Davis slams it home.
Usually Davis is the guy starting the break, igniting it, but this time he's well positioned to finish this one off.
Here's Richmond. Here's Mikan. Nails the 16-footer. Mikan's gotten his first basket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
That one falls. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Bibby. Out to the right wing. Levine with a steal. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Goes back up. Tries again. Kirilenko. They get it back.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The road back is going to be a long one if they can't play smarter and take care of the ball.
Already in this quarter, they've given away 4 points. Time for them to refocus on offense.
Emmanuel quickly.
Here's Levine. The kick to Durant. Pass to Kirilenko. Screen by Durant. To the middle. Now Nurkic. Davis from long range. And it's Niang with the rebound. Here's Richmond. He's got 10. Quickly outside. Just 4 to shoot. The fadeaway. The shot by Richmond, no good. Houston leading by 19. Here's Kirilenko. Pass to Nurkic. No one near him. Good on the jump shot. Nurkic has got 6.
And Nurkic focuses on taking high percentage shots. I like how under control he is on this end.
Outside, Green. Puts up a 3. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Can't hit that one. Bulls trail by 18. Lets it fly. The shot by Richmond, no good.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
They double team Levine. Back to Durant. To the left wing. Pass to Kirilenko. Off target from outside.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Rodman. He's covered by Levine. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Rodman ever ready to put his body on the line. He doesn't care about the contact as long as he draws the foul.
And he makes both free throws. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Jokic the screen. Over Green. The Rockets with another miss. Bulls trail by 15. Niang outside. Back to Quickly. Niang a screen. Pass to Rodman. 6 to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Rockets ball.
The Rockets lead by 15. Now here's Easton. Driving inside. They get it again. Back to Williams. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it's blocked. Here's Jokic. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Pass to Rodman. Now Green. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance. Green's got 9.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Williams misses.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Quickly, left side. Pass to Richmond. Fades away. Easton gets a hand on it.
He's been just a little mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Substitution for the Rockets, number 14, DeAnthony Melton.
Houston leading by 18. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
At the line for the Bulls.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And early on, he was drawing a lot of contact and getting to the stripe. But that hasn't been the story here in the second quarter.
Melton outside. Back to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Durant for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. 35 seconds left in the second. To the paint. Here's Green. Pass to Niang. Here's Rodman. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And the basket by Jokic.
3.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And stolen by Williams. That one no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Houston running away with it. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the wing quickly. He's scoreless. Here's Mikan. Pass to Green. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Georges Niang. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Here's Richmond. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball.
And so here is Chicago. Clock at 2. And here's Green from the arc.
Excellent coverage from Durant. Able to guard multiple positions due to his size, athleticism, and length.
Here's Mikan. Pass to Richmond. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Richmond's got 13.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Levine. Here's Jokic. Second chance shot. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 10.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
Now here's Quickly. No points so far. Outside, Green. From outside, off the mark. The Rockets lead by 20. And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, how about the outstanding hustle from Durant? I mean, getting out on the break as soon as the ball was headed the other way. The more bodies going up court, the better.
Pass to Richmond. Green with the ball. He's got 12.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
The kick to Durant. Here's Jokic. Chicago with a rebound. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Mikan. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Houston. They get it back. Levine. Off with the layup. And he gets it back. Goes back up. And they double up Jokic. Shot by Levine, no good. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Richmond. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Richmond's gotten 4 this quarter.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Durant's shot is off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
From deep, Jokic. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside for Green.
Don't let him shoot that.
Here's Richmond. He's got 17. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Watching Richmond get up and throw it down. Yes, sir. Superb at elevating to the rack.
Outside Levine. Rebounded by Green. The Bulls trail by 16. Pass to Niang. Here's Richmond. 19 points in the game. Here's Mikan. No good on the triple. Durant on the attack. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Timeout, timeout.
Durant's got 20 points.
You know, the defense just can't stop Durant's drive. I mean, he's got that alchemy of agility and power. He's hard to shut down.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
And so here is Chicago. They trail by 18. Pass to Mikan. Back to Niang. Green with the ball. Easton pulls it in.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Easton. He has 6. There's Davis with the 3. Here's Richmond. To the inside. Kicks it to Quickly. Pass to Niang. Right side Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mikan. Defended by Easton. Mikan, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Now Nurkic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second.
Man, this is the game. the big body inside, carving out a high percentage look.
Nurkic hits them both. Bulls trail by 20. On the wing, Green. Down low. Here's Rodman. And that comes off the assist by Green. Rodman's got 12 points.
And Rodman, a solid inside scorer. Picks his spots well and uses his body well, too.
Houston with another miss.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
The shot by Richmond, no good. Houston leading by 18. Levine with it. Now quickly defending. Pass to Nurkic. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Williams. Shot is up. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Now quickly. And he converts the layup.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Outside Eason. Back to Levine. 5 on the clock. Over quickly. Levine, that one's good. He's got 6.
Nice little screen and roll action here. Levine surveys the defense and then makes the right read, which is so important.
Pick by Smith. Pass to Rodman. Here's Bibby. No points yet. Inside. No good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, when you think of Zach Levine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Bulls trail by 19. To the paint. Buzelis. Kicks it to Quickly. Pass to Bibby. Here's Rodman. 12 points for him. Here's Smith. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Houston leading by 19. Pass to Eason. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Here's Rodman. Pass to Bibby. From down in the low post, in goes. Bibby's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Levine. Here's Nurkic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Nurkic has got 4 points now in the quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the wing on the left. Here's Rodman. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. It's Levine with a drive. Can't get it to fall. Bulls trail by 21. Pass to Rodman. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Rodman's got 14 points.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
Shot by Levine, no good. Chicago with the ball. Here's Rodman.
2 minutes remaining.
He makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. .144 left in the third. Here's Lambier. It's hauled in by Houston. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Guys, I like the hustle from Jokic. I mean, this guy knows exactly how to get to his spots in transition.
There's a minute 17 left in the third. They set the pick. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Houston leading by 20. Williams into the lane. Pass to Eason. And the shot is good off the backboard. Eason's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Lambier. Over Jokic. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Bibby. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Lambier. Out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Houston ball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Chicago Lovable.
26 seconds left in the third quarter here. Melton left side. Pass to Tate. Back to Melton. Now Green. Another shot. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And so it's Houston already up 26 points as this quarter ends.
The Rockets.
A big
83.
and 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now here's Holiday. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Greg?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
The shot by Buzel is no good.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Tate's shot is off. 3-on-3. Pass to Bibby. Here's Mikan. Williams defending. Here's Rodman. The layup off target. And here comes the break. The three is up. Williams, that's good.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
And stolen by Melton. And here we go again. The Rockets in transition. And it's hammered home by Green.
Assisted.
Transition
Aaron
basketball,
Holiday.
the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's Green from the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Pass to Green. Count the basket.
Jeff Green.
They're just
The
taking
assist.
what the defense gives them.
Aaron Holiday.
And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
To end the run. Nurkic with some nice D. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Second shot opportunity. Buries it from 3.
Holiday.
Holiday's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside, Green. And stolen by Melton. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Holiday. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First
All right,
personal
Grant, do you
foul.
feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Pass to Bibby. The shot won't fall.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Mikan. Bulls keep it alive. To the middle. To end the drought. It's hauled in by Houston. And here is Green. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And the foul called on Draymond Green.
Personal foul.
That's his third foul so far.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Number 17.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Richmond. Out left to the wing. Here's Mikan. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Holiday with the ball. It's Tate on the wing. It's Tate on the wing. Tries the spin move. Here's Nurkic. And George Niang gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Holiday.
Substitution on the floor.
Uses the glass on the layup.
Aaron
Holiday's got 9 points now in the second half.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Buzelis. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, BA. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Here's Jokic. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
That jumper is cotton candy sweet. Jokic has terrific form. Gives every shot a good chance of going in.
The shot by Buzel is no good. Pass to Jokic. Finished off the break.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Ooh, poked away. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. He's still feeling it. Melton on the wing. Puts it up from 17. And it's Mikan with a rebound. To the inside. Here's Rodman. Kicks it to Quickly. They set the pick. And he lobs it up to the rim. Eason with a steal. Pass to Jokic. 4-3. And here's Melton. Now here's Nurkic.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And the Rockets making a change here. Here's Quickly. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal
It's going to be
foul.
on Tari Eason.
Second team foul.
And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Deflected! And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have in getting it right.
And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Richmond. 5 to shoot. Quickly outside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Houston ball.
Melton outside. From deep, Jokic. Rebounded by Green.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Houston.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Assist from.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Outside, Green. Knocks down the triple.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his fifth overall.
Shot by Nurkic, no good. And here are the Bulls now. The three is up. Richmond with the bucket. Richmond's got 21 points in the game.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. Have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
From the line. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Richmond's gotten 4 this quarter.
A tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Pass to Nurkic. Let's go with a three. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Yeah, when Nurkic is healthy, he's a difference maker for his team.
Here's Green. Knocks it loose. Quickly outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The drive by Jokic. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot. Here's Richmond. Fires from 14. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Davis. And he drives in. Chicago with a rebound.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Pass to Green. And here's Quickly. Defended by Eason.
Houston foul.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
And it's Houston's ball.
Eason.
It's Eason with the
Defensive
jam.
foul.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his
Fourth personal
teammates.
foul. 15 foul.
So it's Chicago now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Richmond. Looking to win the run. Niang. Here's Mikan. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. This one for 3. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Davis goes in. Here's Melton. And it's Mikan with a rebound. Chicago with the ball.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Nikola Jokic.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Left side, Williams. Pass to Melton. Stolen by Quickly. And now the Bulls in transition. The shot by Richmond, no good. Houston in total control. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Davis.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Puts up a deep 3. Off target with the shot. And so it's the Rockets.